When he arrived at the other side in the region of the Gadarenes, 2 demon-possessed men were coming from the tombs, met him. They were so violent that no one could pass that way. "What do you want with us, Son of God?" they shouted. "Have you come here to torture us before the appointed time?" Some distance from them, a large herd of pigs was feeding. The demons begged Jesus, "If you drive us out, send us into the herd of pigs." He said to them, "Go." So they came out and went into the pigs, and the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and died in the water. Those tending the pigs ran off, went into the town, and reported all this, including what had happened to the demon-possessed men. Then the whole town went out to meet Jesus, and when they saw him, they pleaded with him to leave their region. Greeting, guys. It is me here with a message of the kingdom of heaven. Guys, guys, I'm crazy about my Lord, guys. I'm crazy about that dude. But guys, I read here and I'm like, yeah, this is classic. Guys, this is classic. Guys, imagine this. You have a business of pigs or cows, should I say. We call it cattle, right? And there are two men there, they are possessed with demons. And a prophet comes and the demons speak through the men. They say, don't, just make sure that we go to that head of pigs or the cattle. And the prophet does exactly that. And guys, the demons go straight to the head of pigs or the flock of sheep, whatever. And guys, your sheep or your cattle or your pigs, they run down to the river and all of them die. I mean, guys, think about this. Guys, I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, this is classic. That's exactly my Lord. Guys, when these two guys were speaking, Jesus knew that demons were speaking. And guys, Jesus is a God. You might not believe that demons exist. Jesus knows them. You understand? I know, guys, some of you would be asking me, did Jesus create demons? Guys, that answer is so simple. I'll ask you a question. Did Jesus create Satan? The answer is simple as well. Jesus created Lucifer, not Satan. You understand? Guys, I don't know if you know what I mean. Because it's the same thing with Adam. Jesus created Adam spiritually alive. Then Adam disobeyed. So it's the same thing. These demons are actually these angels that were cast out of heaven, with Satan together. So they are now demons, but they were angels, So it's the same thing. So did Jesus create demons? Well, it depends. Guys, before you answer that question, you will have to explain to people, because really the answer is difficult. It's like there's this kid in my neighborhood who was asking us if Jesus created skunk as well. And guys, it's something like, you like, what? Because guys, we tell people that everything was created by Jesus, and they're like, did Jesus also create skunk? Guys, questions like that, So you have to sit down and explain that no, things like this and things change and things happen. Do you understand? Because you can't just come up with the answers. So it's the same thing. Nevertheless, guys, Jesus knew that these are demons. And when these demons spoke, Jesus knew that these demons were saying, take us to the heads of pigs. And Jesus knew what will happen if he does that. Guess what? He takes them exactly, says, go. Go to the heads of pigs, guys. And the pigs died. Do you know how much that man lost, guys? That man was a businessman. Do you know how much that man lost? Guys, think about it. Guys, just think about this. And guys, this is classic. I was reading it, and guys, I laughed, guys, and I'm like, yeah, this is classic. This is exactly like my Lord. Guys, when you know someone and you read about him and you're like, yeah, this is exactly my Lord. Guys, I've lost so many things because of Jesus. Guys, sometimes I sit and I'm like, my Lord, what have I not lost because of you? What have I not lost because of you? Guys, when it comes to Jesus, guys, you will lose. He tells you, don't do this, don't run after this, don't have this, don't do. And you're like, hello, guys, sometimes I go outside, and I'm like, let me just stand outside and wave right up there, up the sky, and ask him if he's still considering me. Guys, what I mean? Guys, when your life is a series of tests and it's a test of getting rid of the things of the world, and you're like, how much more? Guys, you sit and do like, how much more am I supposed to lose? Because right now it seems as if the only thing I'm yet to lose is my body, nothing else. I've lost it so much for Jesus, guys. And sometimes I feel like going outside, leave the house and go outside and stand there and look at the clouds and say, hello, hello, can you still remember me? Hello. Guys. And while I'm doing that, I'm thinking about what scientists have told us, that the world is not flat, it's actually round, which I actually believe. And I sit and I'm like, what if I'm waving but I'm facing down, because the world obviously goes round and round? And what if at that time I'm actually facing down? And I sit and I'm like, if I was facing down, why don't I fall? Because obviously my feet are at the top and I'm, guys, what I mean? And I sit and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? Should I believe scientists when they say the world is round? Yes, I do. Guys, I do believe when I say to guys, you Google these things and you're like, yeah, damn, the world is round. And you Google and you're like, why don't I fall then if the world was round? They will tell you it's gravity, force of gravity. And you're like, oh, well, I hear you, but I don't even understand what that means. But at the same time, guys, I'm sitting and I'm like, hello, is there a hole somewhere, where I can just, wave and say, hello, hello, I'm tired. How many more years am I going to keep losing because of you, Jesus? Guys, you lose. I look at this guy losing and I'm like, yeah, that's my Lord, the classic guy, guys. You lose when it comes to Jesus. I sit and I'm like, my Lord, I keep losing. I lose this. You tell me to get rid of this. I lose that. I'm losing everything because of you. And I'm like, what the heck do you want from me? Do you want me to be a biltong? Guys, when you angry and you ask him, are you cooking me? I mean, like, are you boiling me or are you roasting me? Because really, I'm looking like a biltong right now. You've been cooking me and I'm ready. In fact, I'm over ready. Are you trying to make a biltong out of me? Guys, what I mean? So these guys, they are so angry, I'm thinking about these guys and it's like, yeah, this is classic. This is exactly what my Lord will do. He knows that this guy has a business and he knows that this guy is going to lose. Yet he says, go, demons, where do you want to go? To the head of pigs, go. And they rush straight to the pigs, and the pigs go straight to the water, and all of them, they die. Guys, they all die. I mean, guys, hello, imagine if you were the businessman and you were losing. I mean, what will you do? You see, guys, the guys who were heading this, who were tending the pigs, they ran off and went to the town and told everyone. Probably they even told the owner, or they even told the owner of the pigs, and they said that man must get out of this place. And Jesus was chased out, and I'm like, do I blame them? I don't want to answer that, guys. You will answer that yourself. I don't want to answer it. But, guys, with my Lord, I always say this: if you don't know his standpoint, it's difficult to understand, the things that he always does, And looking at this event, and guys, the businessman will be like, I'd have done the same thing, I would have sued the guy and then chased him out of the town, I mean, guys, if it was in this generation, believe me, Jesus would have been jailed right at that time. Yes, guys, Jesus was thinking about a guy who had the demon. Guys, Jesus was thinking like that. I was like, there's no one on earth who will be indwelt by Satan unknowingly. Guys, it's okay if you decide to disobey Jesus and Satan indwell you. It's okay. But these guys didn't know, guys. They didn't understand. They were living, in fact, they were homeless. So Satan used them. He put his demons there, his fallen angels, his thugs. I call them thugs. And he was using them. And Jesus, guys, was thinking about souls. Guys, you might be angry if you have a business and you're like, hell to the never, I'll sue that person. Guys, this is classic. The more I think about it, and I'm like, yeah, I know this dude. Guys, I know this dude. Guys, this dude doesn't care about money at all. Guys, you sit and you're like, my Lord, what more am I going to lose because of you? I've lost everything because of you, and you still want me to lose more. It's because, guys, my Lord is coming from a different kingdom, and to him, he cares about the souls. So I always speak about his standpoint, because if you don't understand his standpoint, you will think he was irresponsible, reckless. I mean, guys, some people who will think that, well, Jesus could have told the demons to go and maybe and indwell ants, guys, what I mean, or cockroaches, but pigs, people eat pigs. Guys, imagine how much that business owner lost because of Jesus. Oh, guys, I'm pretty sure that guy hated Jesus. Whenever he heard of him, he would just be furious because he was thinking of how much he lost. Guys, if guys, that dude was living in this generation, I'm telling you, Jesus would have been sued. I'm telling you. And guess what? Jesus did not even have a bank account. Judas was busy squandering the money behind their backs there. Oh, guys, I'm not laughing because, guys, it's a nice thing. But I'm just laughing because I think about my Lord and I think about such things. And, and I see it and I'm like, if you really don't understand his standpoint, guys, you will really, really hate my Lord. You will really, really hate my Lord. But guys, what I'm talking about in this podcast, in this particular one, I know, guys, I know I keep laughing because I keep thinking about this event. Guys, it's like in my mind I'm there and I'm just seeing it happening. I know, guys, I'm seeing my Lord caring about these two dudes, who were indwelt by demons, and he just does say go to those guys. He doesn't even think twice. Guys, with Jesus, when he tells you to lose something, guys, he doesn't even think twice. I know him, guys. I've lost so much because of Jesus. And guys, I've gotten used to it, Guys, when you've lost so much because of Jesus, you have to still love him. Believe me, you will never hate him. I'm sorry, guys, in this podcast, I just read this and I was like, damn, this dude is classic, But guys, what I'm actually, wanting to speak about here is that, guys, we lose. We lose things because of Jesus. And guys, when we lose, we understand that, well, we have to lose the things of the world because of Jesus. But this is not a good way of losing. But the guy lost, guys. Just sit down, guys, and just imagine this. Just imagine this. Go home, guys, read this. Just imagine. It's actually taken from the Gospel of Matthew 8, from verse 28 right down to verse 34. Go home, read about it. Just think about it in your mind, how it happened. And you imagine this businessman who lost so much, who lost the guys. Actually, the person lost the business because all the pigs, went and died there by the riverbank. And I'm sitting and I'm like, yeah, that's my Lord. Classic guy, guys, So, guys, I wasn't trying to laugh at this dude, anything, but in this podcast, I just read this and I was like, let me share this funny stuff with you guys. I mean, guys, hello, you guys, you're still listening to this show. You understand that Jesus is actually like this, and I'm pretty sure you love him the way he is, guys. You're losing and you're still going to lose. Believe me when I tell you. Guys, I've been losing. As I told you, guys, I've become a biltong. I'm telling you. I don't know. I ask him, are you roasting me or are you boiling me? And I sit and I'm like, well, when I look at a biltong, it's as if it is roasted, not boiled. But guys, it is what it is. There comes a time when you're like, Jesus, I'm no longer raw. I'm overdone. And he keeps on pruning you. So, guys, it's just the way it is. You're going to lose because of Jesus and you need to accept it. Thank you.